Nikki Thomas, Thomas, and I'm 65.
My name is Milton Wolf. I'm 62 years old.
I'm Alice Fung, and I'm 81 years old.
They are different ages, from different walks of life, and with different backgrounds. What they share is the feeling of not being as mentally sharp as they once were.
I've noticed lately that I have not been able to keep track of the people I meet. I've been losing their names.
Short-term memory was the first thing I noticed because my cancer was diagnosed when I was 39.
I can say, well, where we go to buy food, you know, the other person fills in, oh, grocery store. That was the word that I couldn't remember. It just doesn't come out, and that's very scary.
For most, age was slowing them down and taking a toll on their memory. For Jennifer Moreno, it was chemotherapy, which can also cause problems with memory and thinking. But they all have something else in common. They are fighting back.
What are the exercises like?
Exciting, challenging. I really enjoyed them.
And it's very worthwhile.
The exercises look like video games, but there's real science in them. As we age, we start taking in visual information a bit more slowly and less accurately, so it doesn't get stored as well, and that makes it harder to retrieve.
I remember driving down the freeway one time and a bird was coming off some bushes on the side, and I actually, out of my peripheral vision, saw it start up and saw the claws go back under. And I don't know if I've ever seen that any other time, but this time I actually noticed it. Birds now are very noticeable, I think, with insight. It's amazing.
And flower pots.
Oh, yes.
I'm driving along and there's a flower.
I didn't know so many people in my neighborhood had flower pots out front.
And these are things you weren't noticing before.
No.
My driving has improved tremendously. In the past, I just wasn't aware of what was going on around me while I was driving. I could go from my house to my brother's, who I've gone to many, many times, and not remember the transition in between. And now everything around me, like you said, stands out more.
In fact, studies show that doing insight decreases dangerous lane changes by 38% and cuts crash risk in half. It also improves quality of life.
I say you can easily push the clock back maybe 10 years in terms of mental ability.
I was a couch potato before I started this program. I literally sat home, watched TV.
It helps your self-esteem, helps you to focus.
I have a lot more confidence in myself than I had before taking this program. I'm just so anxious to get out there and do more things than I've ever done before.
It's interesting the confidence that my family has. They're not afraid to send me to the store without my writing something down. So that's a big plus, big change.
Doing these things are incredible for us, changing our lives.